Brent, did you know that today's episode is brought to you by LouisvilleVeganFoods.com?
I thought I did.
You forgot.
I thought I did, but then I
Well, now
forgot.
I'm reminding you because
Thank you so much.
they make perfect pepperoni, smoky Carolina barbecue, and all the flavors that we love of Louisville Vegan Jerky, which is, we're talking non-GMO, gluten-free, bagged in Louisville,
and
hand seasoned and made in Louisville, actually.
Shelf life of 9 months.
Here's what else we're talking: animal and cruelty-free, gluten-free, and it's a great source of protein. And if you go to LouisvilleVeganFoods.com and use the code word Poundcast, you will get 20% off your entire
favorite
order.
Your favorite jerky. You'll get 20% off your favorite jerky.
Your entire order. And look, now that you can get a variety pack. And it's got smoked black pepper, buffalo dill, perfect pepperoni, Carolina barbecue, and maple bacon. Imagine getting 20% off on that. That's one heck of a deal.
So go to LouisvilleVeganFoods.com and get your stuff there. Or if you prefer to just go to the store, you can get it at Sprouts or Whole Foods and places like that. Other boutique shops carry the stuff. Yeah, you can find it just about anywhere.
This is high quality American stuff.
American-made jerky.
And we're an American-made Poundcast. And we're proud to be sponsored by LouisvilleVeganFoods.com. Use the code word Poundcast. Brent, what else do you got?
Well, we're also proud to be sponsored by you, the listeners. We have a Patreon account. It's patreon.com/Poundcast.
That's right.
And in it, what we do is we do a thing called After Dark, where after we record an episode, we record for a half an hour to an hour more, and we just get into it. We do different stuff, and it's just bonus content. If you want your stuff extra long, it's a great, easy service to apply for.
Who doesn't want their stuff extra long?
Yeah. And it's fun, and there's laughs to be had.
It's a great service. Join the Patreon community, patreon.com/Poundcast.
And most importantly, it really helps keep this podcast going. It really does, truly.
Truly, if we didn't have this Patreon, not sure we'd be even afloat, Brent. I think we'd be
Ship
at the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
It would be like Atlantis in here right now.
It'd be a
sunken city of Atlantis.
It would be a disaster for everybody.
Yeah. Now, another thing you could do is you can go to some show. We have some shows coming up, and I'll mention mine first because it's not that many. But so this is coming out on this date. So I'm doing shows with the comedian Andrew Michon of Podcast But Outside, and we're doing a couple shows in Portland together at the Siren Theater. And that is an all ages shows. Those are all ages shows. I want to see all you young bucks coming out to that one. And then we're doing a show in Seattle at the Hereafter the next night. This is July 25th and July 26th, Monday and Tuesday. And that one is not all ages. That's 21 and over, the Hereafter one. And right now we're planning on doing 2 shows, but the venue just didn't want to have tickets available for the 9 p.m. show. So it's only... Well, I don't know what things are going to be like by the time you hear this episode, but you know, I think they want us to get close to selling out the first show, the 7:00 show, before adding the second show. So that's on the table for you. So check that out. And also, I'm going to be doing some shows in San Francisco at the Punchline Comedy Club, August 3rd through the 6th with Moshe Kasher. Okay. I'll be a sort of special guest feature for those shows.
Very cool. I'm going to be opening for Cobra Man July 19th, Salt Lake City, July 20th, Denver, and in Chicago, July 22nd. I'm going to be showing videos, exclusive new videos, and drop concert too in Chicago at Co-Prosperity Sphere, July 21st. And we're also going to be doing a live office hours July 22nd at Shuba's. It's sold out. So why do I mention that at all? Why do I? I don't know. September 1st. I'm doing a long, if you're in LA, September 1st, Permanent Records Roadhouse. I'm going to do a show in which I practice doing a longer set for the Tenacious D tour that I'm opening for in September. We're talking Wilmington, Delaware, September 8th. Oh, I'm sorry. That's September 9th. Philadelphia, September 11th. Guilford, New Hampshire, September 13th. Bridgeport, Connecticut.
The list goes on.
September 14th. Oh, Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, the 16th. Milwaukee, the 18th. Minneapolis, the 19th. Basically, and Cedar Rapids, Iowa, the 20th. Go to tenaciousd.com. Check out some check me out.
By the way,
if check me out. I saw them perform in San Diego a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it's a great show. It's totally kick-ass. That's the only way I can describe it.
By the way, if you want tickets to the shows that I mentioned, well, the Portland and Seattle shows, just go to my Twitter account, which is Brent Weinbach, or just go there, or go to my YouTube account, go to the community page of my YouTube account, which is Brent Weinbach. And you can find ticket links there. Okay.
Cool. Brent, I have some breaking news.
Really?
Yeah. We have a new theme song remix.
Oh, you do? I didn't know that.
Yeah. It came in from, let me see what he says here. Hi, Doug. I whipped up a version of the theme song inspired by all of the a cappella isolated vocals y'all been listening to lately. So I thought I'd send her over. Hope you like it. No worries if you don't. Stay frosty. I think we should.
You know what? Why don't we just do this? Because I haven't heard it, and I don't know if you have.
What if we just go raw and we just both listen to it right now?
Let's play it. Why don't you share your audio?
Yeah.
And then, we'll just play it and we'll just do it, and we'll we'll silently react to it as it's playing, because we haven't even, it'll be cool to hear that. And then we will, and then maybe we'll comment on it, and then we'll go to the show, which we already recorded already.
Yeah. So. And by the way, we get into another a cappella song this week. We talk about The Way You Make Me Feel by Michael Jackson, and there's a lot going on in that song.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna get into it.
You think you know what that song's about?
Yeah, you think you know what it's about? You don't know.
Idea. And also
what it's really about. We're about to find out.
We listened to some voicemails, and there's some fun stuff with that. So yeah.
Okay, so this is from Noah.
Okay.
I can say his last name, Noah Collard. He didn't say not to. So thank you, Noah, and let's check it out, and we'll react to it, and then we'll get into the show.
Great.
So I'm going to share my audio. Here we go. Computer audio. There we go. Let's check it out, Brent.
Doug and Brent talking to each other. Doug and Brent, what will they talk about to Doug and Brent? I talking to some pimples. Doug and Brent will talk to their friends, and Doug and Brent talking on the Poundcast.
That's beautiful. It sounds. He just did an acapella.
I like that. That's cool.
Nobody's cool.
Nobody's done that. Nobody's done it.
Our palm pimples are creative.
They are so good.
I want to hear the ending. It sounds like an FM radio jingle from the 80s or something. Listen to this.
Right.
Ready?
And Doug and Brent talking on the Poundcast.
Right. Some sort of K or
it's like WKIP in Cincinnati,
right,
or something.
Right.
Wow. Cool. Thank you, Noah. That was excellent. We loved it.
And so, let's just go to the episode, which we recorded right now. Go ahead.
All right, let's run the clip.
Let's roll the clip.
Now we're gonna roll the.
Well, the clip this time is going to be the whole episode.
Let's go. Peace. And here we are on the Poundcast.
Ah, yes. Welcome, Doug.
Welcome, Brent. We're going to just get straight into the track, right? We're going to listen to, you said Michael Jackson could be cool. We love Michael Jackson.
We're just, we're the top Michael Jackson comedians in the country right now. And so I just thought, and he has a unique voice. And it could be fun to delve into some Jackson.
I just, I never I plugged in Michael Jackson a cappella, what's out there. No, there's not one song I wanted to hear, but The Way You Make Me Feel, it's a song we've all heard. But it's not one of he's got so many hits, but it's not like. Anyway, I picked it at random. Let's get into it.
Go ahead.
I don't think they're going to be very abstract, but maybe they are.
Right. Well, I think on the Dangerous album there are some more abstract songs. Like, I think Who Is It is, well, not abstract, but I think Who Is It is a little more, I don't know, mysterious as to what it's about. And then also Keep It in the Closet.
See, these aren't titles that I don't know. They're deep cuts.
Oh, you never heard The Way That You Make Me Feel Makes Me Want.
Wait, he uses that line. This song is The Way You Make Me Feel. So
he used that line
all over the place.
He uses it and Keep It in the Closet, and the funny thing about Keep It in the Closet is there's a lot of spoken word in it as well. So he's kind of just whispering in a deeper voice. I saw you in Paris, so stuff like that. I saw you in Paris, and something blah blah blah. I'm in Paris, but for now we'll keep it in the closet. Something about keeping it in the closet or something like that. I don't know. I'm interested, And then the chorus goes, the way that you make me feel makes me want to get with you.
Oh, okay. Well,
anyway.
That's not the one we're doing.
I guess that's not the one we're doing.
But you ever think about how many belts and straps he has all over his jackets and stuff? It's like,
yeah, about 13.
It almost looks like he just got out of a straitjacket. Like look at the cover of Bad.
I know, right? He's crazy. He's not just bad. Bad, more like crazy.
Yeah.
Should have called it crazy.
Anyway, I could pull up the image. Well, we'll look at that later. I'll start playing it here.
Actually, we could look at the image, That could be fun to look at. You want to just take a quick peek at the image first?
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing and then I'll
share the
hold on a second. Yeah, let me just,
because he's so bad.
He's so bad. Okay, here we go. I'm going to share screen. Basic. All right, can you see this?
Yeah.
See like all these straps and belts like all over his arms and his neck. It's like a straitjacket that he just got loose from.
Yeah, but it's a black straitjacket.
I know, it's cool. It's a stylish straitjacket.
Well, it's bad. That's why he's bad, because he has a black straitjacket. It's almost like he's a goth crazy person. You know what I mean?
Well, that's not far off from.
Not far off from
really goth,
but he's goth crazy because he wears black straitjackets, and but he's got all the other stuff that goes with goth. He's got, I think he wears powder and stuff, and he's got eyeliner and he's
makeup,
makeup, and
in fact, you see the rings hanging down and like above the crotch. Like what's going on there? It's got there's no key. It looks like a keychain, but there's no keys on it.
It's a penis chain.
Do you think he ever drove a car? I bet he like had a car like right when he blew up, when he was like, he blew up when he was a kid, but maybe in the teenage years. But I can't imagine him driving around.
I can't picture him driving at all.
Yeah, right. You can't. One of those people you just can't imagine that they'd be driving. Why would they drive themselves?
It just
there's certain people that just you can't. Like, does Kanye get into a car and drive anywhere?
Right.
Once you get to a certain level, you can't be driving.
I can't picture it. I can't picture certain people driving, certainly. Michael Jackson driving a car just doesn't seem, that doesn't compute.
But certain people, like celebrities, like Jay Leno, like you can see, I saw him driving once. Like,
I did too.
He's always out with his like 100-year-old weird cars that
Model T
have no top on them, and he's just.
Yeah, no, I've seen him. I used to, this was 20 years ago, over 20 years ago. I was delivering pizzas, in Beverly Hills, and I saw Jay Leno driving around in his Model T, just Just, sitting up there on the seat, and I just
and fun fact. When we were doing Tom Goes to the Mayor, Bob Odenkirk was talking about how he saw Jay Leno and how that's a funny sight just to see him like in a Model T. Just he's almost like on display, So there was an episode where Tim's character Tom is driving around in an old timey car, and they were like, it was like inspired by Jay Leno being like so exposed, and they're like, make him be like high up with like the steering wheel like way up. Anyway,
that's funny.
I always remember that, how they thought that was funny, and I think Bob was the one who was like pointing that out, like that was kind of funny. Let's get into the track. Here we go.
Okay, well, hold on. Pause it right there. Now what do you think? What do you think that what did he say there? He.
I think it's a mating call. Listen. It's like a bird. It's like
it's such an interesting thing. I mean, okay, who was doing
I'm gonna write this down because that's perfect for my mating calls bit.
Who was doing right? That's actually really funny to call it. It's a mating call of the Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know
of the Michael Jackson?
Yeah. That's the mating call of the North American Michael Jackson. The North American Michael Jackson. Also, who did he? Okay, I know that he didn't invent the he, but who else did he? Little Richard? Little Rich?
Oh, well, it probably goes back to Little Richard. He's a big pioneer of
the he.
By the way, was Little Richard?
I mean, he didn't do he's.
Was he in the LGBTQ community?
He was at a certain point, yeah, and then he kind of went back.
He might have had I think he might have had to hide that because
he became really religious.
Well, back in his day, you can't really.
No, it was
tough. It was tough to be,
He was out of the closet for a while, and then he kind of, he took it back. He kind of rescinded that, and then he became. I think he was Jehovah's Witness. I think like Michael's Jehovah's Witness too. I'm not sure, but anyway, he had to denounce it. But yeah, I think he was pretty out and proud, out and loud and proud. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of who did the he's though originally. I mean, okay, he did who's, whoo, that was Little Richard. And Jerry Lee Lewis might have done some sounds. But I don't know who started the real he's though.
That's Little Richard, of course.
Right.
This is a great one to do too.
Yeah,
we could follow it up with after Jackson, we'll get into Little Rich.
I could be totally wrong about this. I think people were suspecting that Tutti Frutti was some sort of code thing. That song was about being gay or something like that. And
well, he says Tutti Frutti, oh Rudy, and Rudy would be.
But then I think maybe
a Huxtable or could be a man,
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, but then maybe he's kind of squashed that and said that it wasn't about that or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Well, why don't we put that? We'll put that on ice. And
yeah, okay, but I want to get down to the bottom of the he though.
Tutti Frutti it appears to be a treat.
Well, it's a flavor.
It's an ice cream containing the flavored mixture of fruits and sometimes nuts.
Oh, then there's also, Tutti Frutti flavored bubblegum.
Oh. Urban Dictionary says Tutti Frutti is slang for gay men.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
But, they could be that, you can't really go off the I need the Merriam-Webster Urban Dictionary. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You need the official.
Yeah. Is that Merriam-Webster? Is that the Webster's? That's kind of funny. The Webster's. Whatever.
It's a manual.
Call it the slang dictionary.
A manual. Yeah, Webster's.
The Merriam-Webster's Urban Dictionary. That's what I mean.
But it's not even Merriam-Webster. It's just Webster from Webster. It's Emmanuel Lewis's Webster's Dictionary. And it has all these other terms in it. Imagine Webster's
Okay, we got to
Dictionary.
get back to Jackson, dude.
No, I know. Hey, it's okay if we go on these.
We heard one mating call. We haven't.
Yeah, but it's okay if we go on these tangents. But just imagine this: Webster's Dictionary, and it shows a picture of Webster. You know, he's all look.
It's like really thin. It's like just the stuff from Webster would know from the show.
Right.
It's
like also just funny because he's really cute too. You know, he's this cute little kid, and it just shows his face smiling, and it's just Webster's Dictionary. I'm surprised they didn't do that. Make that already.
He's still alive.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a businessman.
Well, that's great. All right, let's get back into it.
All right. Okay, what was that?
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl. It's the David Fincher movie that was based on the book Gone Girl. You know, starring Ben Affleck.
Right. Yeah.
People think maybe he killed his wife or something like that. Oh, so that's where they got that idea from, the Gone Girl.
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl.
That song was just playing in the writer's room, and they're like, "What about Gone Girl?"
So this is what's going on, Doug. Okay, these noises he's making them because of this girl is making him make those noises.
No,
so
Brent, I'm sorry to cut you off. But say Michael Jackson was LGBTQ. And he's doing these mating calls, and a girl comes, and he's like, "Go on, girl." He doesn't want a girl. He wants a boy.
Go on, girl.
I'm sorry.
By the way,
you know what I mean? It's like he's doing his mating calls, and a girl arrives, and then he's like, "No, go on, girl."
By the way, I have this new kind of joke I was thinking about, which is, the LGBTQ plus community and acronym is so inclusive now that everybody is LGBTQ now. Everyone, you, me, it's basically, what do you, you know what I mean? Like anybody can be a part of it now,
Well, that's why they should add S for straight. Like I feel excluded. LGBTQS.
LGBTQS plus.
The
fact that the plus
did they add the plus? Is that a recent thing?
Yeah, the plus is part of it, and that to me makes it so that everything is included. Well, we had this joke. I mean, I don't really like the word incel, but we had this joke where we were thinking, Andrew, Michon, and I were thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm LGBTQ plus now." He's like, "Oh really? What?" It's like, "Well, I'm an incel, so I'm part of that." Or something.
Right, part of that.
Like basically, being an incel is part of that community now.
Well, clearly incels are troubled. They can be.
Well, they have a unique situation in a way, that is, it's not mainstream, but it is interesting.
Just like the other people, they were born that way. They didn't choose it. Anyway, whatever. I don't want to talk about that. Let's get to the lyrics. Let's get to the song.
Hey, pretty baby with the high heels on.
Okay, go back. Go back. Let's hear. Sorry, I kind of missed it, and then I want to hear what he says again.
High heels on, baby with the high. Hey, pretty baby with the high heels on.
Hey, pretty baby with the high heels on.
Yeah,
no, there's a baby with high heels on. Okay, this is wrong. This is already demented.
Well, it's it's artistic,
Mm-hmm.
It's Webster.
This is Webster style.
But by the way, just let's say that girl is interesting though. Just think about this. Let's say he's not, he's just a straight guy, right? And imagine seeing a woman who's making you make those noises. You know what I mean? If you see a woman down the street and she's making you go, "Hee, ooh," just think about that. That's
if you're out there doing that, if you're out there going, "Hee, go on, girl," any woman in her right mind will be out of there.
It's just interesting to think about. Wow, that girl's making you make these noises. That is hardcore, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at that girl. Just imagine. Oh my God, look at that. Whoa. Oh my God, that girl's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Oh, oh, God, girl.
Okay, hey, pretty baby with the
We should
high
start
heels
doing
on.
that.
Let's keep going.
We should start doing
You
that.
give me fever like I've never ever known.
Okay, so she's
She makes him sick. Oh, maybe she's got COVID-19.
she got COVID. That's what I was about to say. She got COVID.
She was patient zero right there.
Yeah, patient zero. This started back in the 80s, like 1987
87.
when this came out. You give me fever like I've never ever known. Yeah, that sounds like COVID. Let's keep
Or
going.
it could be chikungunya.
Just a product of loveliness.
You're just a product of loveliness. Well, that's nice.
That's an interesting kind of thought. You know what I mean? He's all over getting all horny, going, ee. You're just the product of loveliness. It's an interesting contrast to all those sounds.
This is before they knew about COVID and they didn't know how to explain the fever. So you just thought it was loveliness caused this kind of thing. Let's keep going.
I like the groove of your walk, your talk, your dress.
Oh, wait, what?
I like the groove of your walk, your talk, your dress.
Oh, well, his dress. That's cool that he pays attention to the clothes like that, you know?
He
The
likes
walk-
the groove. He likes the groove of her walk, her talk, her dress.
Yeah, I like that groove too.
Pretty cool.
I love a nice groove.
Okay, let's keep going. Here comes the pre-chorus.
I feel your fever from miles around.
I feel your fever from miles around.
Yeah, this is extremely contagious COVID. Like,
I feel your fever from miles around. Wow,
Yeah.
she's got a really high temperature.
yeah.
She's wow. Wait, she's the one who's got a fever. And okay, so he got a fever. She's got a fever. Everybody's got a fever.
He gave it to her, and then now he's feeling her fever. Yeah, this is dangerous stuff. Let's keep going.
I'll pick you up in my car and we'll paint the sun.
Okay, let me try to guess what this is. I picked you up in my car and something I can't know.
Go back here.
Up in my car and we'll paint the sun.
And we'll paint the stone. Wait,
We'll paint the.
city.
Well, you know what the phrase is. You'll paint the town.
Paint the town. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
paint the
okay.
town red is the phrase. What
Yeah,
does
yeah,
that
yeah.
mean?
It means just bloodshed.
Let me see what that really means. But why? Why is this? Why is it?
Because it's passionate. Red is passion. Red alert.
The expression "paint the town red" is often said to have derived from a notorious nobleman's misbehavior in the country town of Melton Mowbray, England. This could be correct, but there's no conclusive evidence to confirm that view. Most early examples of the phrase come back to the USA. The actual origin is unknown, Brent.
Well, that's why we're here to figure it out. So let's brainstorm.
I think it's like unruly behavior that you're spilling blood. So he wants
Right.
to go out and spill blood with this person and spread the virus even further.
Right. And maybe something else too.
And the way, the song is called "The Way You Make Me Feel." These are all symptoms. These are all COVID symptoms. These,
Right.
What he's feeling, that she's getting.
Right. Headache, fatigue.
Fever, extreme fever. Sounds like now he's making sounds. He's starting to get the fever. He's like,
Maybe that's his way he's sneezing. Maybe. He's sneezing. Achoo!
All right, keep going here.
Just kiss me, baby, and tell me twice.
Kiss me, baby, and tell me twice.
Mm-hmm.
That you're the one for me. The way you make me feel.
That you're the one. So he wants her to tell him, hey, I'm the one for you. And I'm going to say it again in case you didn't hear me the first time.
You're like, I'm the one for you.
yeah. Kiss me twice. That's it. I'm the one for you. It's kind of imagine someone doing that to you. That's something to think about.
Yeah, imagine being on a date and they go, I'm the one for you. And you're like, okay.
Well, I think
our movie begins in 20 minutes. We should probably get in there. Like, do you want popcorn or?
It's like
There is,
Yeah.
15 minutes of preview.
or it's like this, like it's like I'm the one for you. And then you say, oh, okay, yeah. Did you want to sit down and did you want to order something? They just met. It's a blind date.
Right.
So
That's a red flag. Imagine going on a first date.
But that's what he means by painting the town red. It's a red flag.
Yeah.
What
You make me feel you're really turning me on.
you say?
Whoa.
Are you really turn me on, or you really turn me good?
You really turned me on.
Sounded like you said good almost. You really turn me good.
Really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet. You knock me off my feet.
Now she's getting violent and knocking him off his feet.
Oh, there comes the bloodshed.
Yep. Here comes the red.
My lonely days are gone. My lonely
His lonely days are gone.
I know, yeah. His lonely days are gone, but it sounds like he said good again. My lonely days are good.
lonely days are gone. My lonely days are gone.
He does that after sound. Listen.
Days are gone. My lonely days are gone.
Well, that's her.
He's
That's
knocking him
him.
off his feet, and he's like,
No, I think he's getting beat up by her just
That's
now.
what I'm saying, because he's knocking him off his feet.
Right. Let me ask you this. How many of those did he do?
He's getting a lot of hits right here.
Right. You know what'd be funny?
There could
Doug,
be more after this too.
It'd be funny if you edited in some kung fu punch sounds, in between all those uhs and stuff. Yeah. Could you do that right now?
I like this feeling.
Wait, go back. I'm gonna try to do the sounds, okay? Okay, watch. Here, watch this.
I
Do
could
it. Ready
try.
again?
I could see if this comes through. Hold on. I have my sound effects library here.
This will be fun.
It's loading. It's loading.
Whoopsh, whoopsh, whoopsh.
Can you hear this?
Yeah. Yeah, good. This is gonna be good. Do it.
Okay, hold on. Oh shit. Okay, go back.
Lonely days are I like this feeling.
No, you did it.
It's hard to time it up.
You got to get it before.
Lonely days are gone. Lonely days are I like this feeling.
It doesn't like it's impossible. I'm juggling two different windows.
Okay, let me do the sound. I'll
It's not
just
like
do
a
this.
sampler, right?
I'll do the sound effect. Play it again.
Okay.
Watch this.
Lonely days are
Well,
Yeah,
sorry,
well, you
you're
did
right.
it exactly where I did it.
No, one more time. Give it to me again. Watch
It
this.
comes right away.
Watch this. Watch.
My lonely days are gone. My lonely days are I like this.
There, that was good. That was really
you
good.
You still came in kind of late.
Oh, in my mind, maybe there's a delay. It was perfect.
It was also way louder than him, so you kind of couldn't hear it.
Okay, one more
time. Just go quieter. Don't go so close to it.
Okay.
Gone. My lonely days are
No, one more time. One more time.
mean,
Last time.
It's gone. You got to come right.
I know. It's before gone.
me off my feet. My lonely days are gone. My lonely days are
Late. You were late.
What last time I got it on this next one?
Right on the background vocals. My lonely days are gone.
I'm not even
gotta
gonna
come
wait
in
for
right
gone. I'm
there.
not even
Don't
gonna
even
wait for gone.
Gone.
I'm not waiting for gone.
lonely days are gone. My lonely days are
Okay. Well,
That was good.
all right, let's keep going here.
like this feeling you're giving me. Just
Wait.
hold me, baby,
Hold that in.
and I'm in ecstasy.
Well, he's still in pain right here. Did you hear that?
Go. Yeah.
I like
know.
this feeling you're giving me. Just hold me, baby. I'm in ecstasy. And he's like,
He's a masochist, I guess.
yeah, he likes to get beat up here. Here, listen.
Like this feeling you're giving me. Just hold me, baby, and I'm in ecstasy.
He's doing. Did you hear that?
Somebody's doubled up his voice. he doubled up his voice with sounds. With,
know.
I never noticed that he's singing and also having an sound too at the same time.
Well, no, those are all over his songs. Those little ad lib things.
I didn't know that they were at the
spice. It's little
right,
spicy.
but I didn't know they would happen at the simultaneously with the singing. You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
So here, you sing a song and I'll add some sounds to it. Go ahead. Make a new song up. Make a new song.
Billie Jean is not my love. Yeah, just like
do your own song. Make up your own song.
Brent is my friend, and we do a podcast together. He knocks me off of my feet now, baby. Do a song. Make up a new song right now.
I can make up songs.
I did it. I just did it.
Okay.
It's based on a Michael Jackson song.
Doug is so fresh. He's so fresh. He's got tie-dye shirts. Doug is so fresh. He's got his tie-dye shirt and is wearing ties.
Dude, that's a...
I know. I didn't make it up.
What song is that? What is that?
It's Come On to My House. Come on to my house. Come on to my house.
What is that song?
My house. It's the my house. Come on to my house. Yeah,
it's my house song.
In my house. It's called "Come On to My House" or something like that, or it's "In My House."
In my house.
In my house. It's a girl group.
Mary Jane Girls.
Yeah.
Really? Is that what that is?
Don't play it too long. Don't play this. Don't play that.
I'm just gonna take. Is this? Can we confirm this is it?
Yes, but stop. I'm talking over because I don't want to get.
Okay. You can play 5 seconds of something.
No, I don't want to get. It's a lot. It's trouble to have to dispute it, but.
Okay. Well, let's get back to this.
But we can do that a cappella too. But that was the song just now, by the way.
I like this feeling you're giving me. Just hold me, baby, and I'm in ecstasy. Oh, I'll be working from 9 to 5.
He's not working from 9 to 5.
I know he's not driving in a car. He's not working from 9 to 5. I mean, come on. You know, that's not you, okay? Who is this, Dolly Parton?
Well, he's trying to sing for the everyman, you know?
What is this, Lily Tomlin over here?
They're not working 9 to 5 either. Who are we kidding? Maybe he's in there with Quincy Jones from 9 to 5 trying to make another hit album. Now, that could be true.
Well, maybe he meant he's in the studio from, 1209 to 1505. I don't know.
105.
He's in there for an hour session.
He's that good.
Right.
All right, let's keep going.
To buy you things to keep you by my side.
What? To buy you things to keep you by my side?
He's working from 9 to 5 to buy you things to. So like he's got he found a really shallow kind of superficial, woman, I guess, that he has to work his ass off to buy her stuff. So she'll stay by his side. What kind of,
I understand.
He has a bad,
I understand.
You understand. I'm just.
No. This is what it is. He's a masochist. Okay. So he doesn't need to work, but he likes to work because he's a masochist. Right. So he actually, he's a big star, but he works a 9 to 5 job at some kind of, is whatever, some job he doesn't like, doing data.
What's that store that starts with Z that you can, it's at the mall. It's like,
Zara.
He works at Zara 9 to 5.
Right. He does retail. Mm-hmm. And also the stuff he needs to buy her, whips and stuff, like handcuffs and one of those kind of body holder things, He has to buy these different devices for her, cock rings and so forth. Actually, that's what those things, it is an S&M outfit that he's wearing on the cover of the album, right? No, those are probably some cock rings that he had in front of his.
And yeah, Brent, because these are things that are going to keep her by his side. She's going to be strapped to him with chains and Cuffs.
Dog leash. He has to
Dog
buy her
leash is
a dog leash. Yeah,
yeah.
because he needs to.
He's on the leash.
That's what I'm saying. A dog leash for him,
Right,
For her to put it on him. You know.
Okay, now then this makes a lot of sense now. Maybe he's working at like, what's that place in Silver Lake? It's like the leather. It's like an S&M store.
Yeah, man. Well,
couple of them.
Pleasure Chest. Oh, that's where he's working. The Pleasure Chest in
Yeah,
South
he's
Santa
working-
Monica.
There we go. He's working at Romantics.
Oh yeah, Romantics. Romantics.
I've driven past that place like for the last 15 years and I kind of want to go in just to be like, all right, now I just want to take a look.
Well, if you go in there, you should wear a tuxedo and fluff your hair out and wear makeup and stuff, and wear like a scarf around here.
Right, just fully incognito.
No, I'm saying more if you look like a new romantic kind of 80s guy,
Oh, not like I thought you almost meant like I'm a pimp. I'm going in there.
No, I meant more like you look like you're in Visage or some band like that, Japan or some kind of band like that. Visage, you wear these.
Visage? I don't know that band.
Let me see.
Wait, what about like the Human League or something? Or
I'm thinking
the new romantic bands
that's
are
more,
like Tears for Fears or something.
That's not. I don't think Tears for Fears is. Here, look. Let me see if I can find something here.
New romantic.
Yeah. Look, I'm thinking you go in looking like this. Look, no, like Visage.
Okay, we got Duran Duran is the ultimate. Soft Cell. Okay, Spandau Ballet.
Yeah, but there's some guys who wear tuxedos and stuff, and they look. But let's see.
Visage.
But Visage is certainly
Visage.
I mean, this is how you should look. Actually, I don't know. Whatever, you do what you want. You dress how you want.
You're gonna cut. You want me to stop sharing?
No. Don't worry about it. I was looking for some pictures, but I could have just sent them to you. But it's okay. Whatever.
Right, we got to keep going through the song. We got to keep going.
To buy your things, to keep you by my side. I never felt so in love before.
Did you hear that? What did he say there?
I never felt so in love before.
Okay, hold on.
You by my side. I never felt so in love before.
Hold on. You notice that he's continuing. He's making the sounds this whole time, and sometimes it sounds like he is experiencing pain. He went ah. He said ah. Listen to that part where "keep you by my side," because she's, hurting him while she, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's flogging him.
Flogging him. Yeah. Listen to that.
Wait, I'm gonna go back.
Just a little bit.
To keep you by my side. I never felt
See,
so in
he just got flogged.
before.
I know he's getting flogged. I know that's well established. By this point, he's fully a gimp.
Actually, that's what his outfit. That's what his
gimp.
outfit.
He's an escaped gimp. And you know what his owner said? Bad. He's like,
Bad gimp.
I guess that's my album. I guess I'm gonna call my album Bad.
They said
I'm such a bad gimp.
Bad gimp. Oh my God, that is. He goes, wait a second. That's what I'll call my next album. Bad, because I'm a bad gimp. And his gimp outfit, he's wearing a gimp outfit on the front of the cover.
Exactly.
Escape gimp. That's what all those buckles are for, is to strap him down, That's so funny that he's a bad gimp.
He's a bad gimp. That's what this whole album is. We'll go through the song titles at the end of this.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
We'll go title by title. Let's keep going here.
Yeah.
The promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore. I swear.
What did he say?
What? Say it again. Play it again. I want to try to guess it.
Yeah, me too. I'm not looking at both here.
Before. The promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore.
Here's what I think he says. You promise me, baby, lemon. He says something with lemon in there. Wait, hold on.
I thought he said the point is lollipop.
Hold on.
The point is
The promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore.
Oh,
he goes like this. The point is, baby, is lollipop evermore.
The promise, baby, love me. He says, love me. I think he says, love me evermore. Let me see.
Wait, don't look at it yet. One more time. I just want to hear it.
Hold up. 1 second. Stand by. Here we go.
The promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore.
Okay. The point is, baby, your lollipop is evermore, or something like that. The point is, baby, the lollipop evermore. something like that.
Here's what he says for real. Just promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore.
It's
But
close.
he's doing it artistically. He's not really getting every syllable in there, I don't think.
Loving the before. The promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore.
Okay, well, it works, but just promise. He goes, Japrom. You know what I mean? He turns just promise to Japrama, babe. He goes like that, Japrama, baby. Instead of just promise, baby, he goes Japrama. Let's listen again.
The promise, baby,
Japrama. He kind of has that promise in there, but
Yeah.
just Japrama.
loving the before. The promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore.
Just promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore.
He really has a good
Forevermore. I
He
mean,
just has a great voice.
this is like Edgar Allan Poe over here, you know.
Yeah.
He's the Edgar Allan Poe of our generation.
Okay, let's keep. This is almost the end of this part here.
I swear I'm keeping you satisfied.
Did you know what he said there?
I swear I'll keep you satisfied or something.
I swear I'm keeping you satisfied.
I swear I'm keeping you satisfied.
That's what he says, but how did you hear that? It doesn't sound like that at all.
Oh, I thought it sounded like that.
Well, let me hear it again.
Evermore, I swear I'm keeping.
He's like, I hear. But you heard I swear.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Sounds like he goes, I hear.
Evermore, I swear I'm keeping you.
He goes, I haven't keeping. Sounds like he goes, I haven't keeping you satisfied.
I
Love me
heard.
forevermore. I swear I'm keeping you satisfied.
I swear
You're
I'm keeping
the
you.
one for me. The way you make me feel.
Oh, get that.
You really
He says,
turn me on.
listen to this. He said it to her now that you're the one for me. But before she said it to him.
I think he's gaslighting her. He's telling her to tell, he's telling her to say this, like kiss me twice and say this. Now she believes it. It's almost like Stockholm syndrome or something. He's convincing her that she feels that way. And then he's like, oh, actually, I feel that way. But he felt like that the whole time. And now she believes it.
He's all telling her, I'll be your Gimp, but he's actually the one in control.
Let's listen to some of these hee-hees coming up.
You knock me off of my feet now, Debbie. My lonely days not gone. My lonely days are gone.
He's like, he sneezes. Listen. He's like, listen to this. Wait.
Lonely days not gone. My lonely days are gone.
He's trying to hold it in. He's trying to hold it in.
And he goes off mic. He's like, achoo.
Right. He goes off the mic.
One more time. Here we go.
That's such an interesting sound.
Here we go. More gongo.
Gone. Gone, girl.
He's like yelling at her in an alley. It's like,
I never felt so in love before. The promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore. I swear I'm keeping you satisfied.
wait a second.
'Cause you're the one for me. The way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. You really turn me on. You really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet now, Debbie. My lonely days are gone. My lonely days are gone. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business.
Now he's saying ain't nobody's business.
Yeah, then
People
why are
are
you
looking
writing a
at them-
song?
People are looking at them on the street. He's all gimped up. And he's
Also,
like, ain't nobody business what we do in our private life. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I
it's
mean?
also
like-
why you if it's nobody's business, why are you writing a song about it and telling everybody about your secret? Your
Yeah,
Gimp
why are
secret?
you writing a #1 song that's
Yeah.
gonna be played on every radio station in the
Yeah, if it's-
world soon?
It's
But
nobody's business.
oh well, why should we listen to that? Yeah, it's kind of odd. Ain't nobody's business.
But
Why
you know,
is
it
he
is
why are
funny.
you saying that out of nowhere? You're
I
just
guess
like-
what he's saying is this. I think if anybody's judgmental about him being a gimp and being into sort of an S&M relationship, I think he's just sort of saying, ain't nobody's business, you know, that, hey, that's what we do. You know, I'm a gimp. She's my mistress or whatever. And
No, he's working at Romantics. And he's like, hey,
He's
it
doing
ain't
reach-
nobody's business. Hey, it ain't nobody's business what you want to do in the bedroom. Why don't you come on in here?
right. He drives his Toyota Tercel over to, you know, he's driving his Toyota Tercel. That's the car he drives.
Right. All right, let's keep going.
Ain't nobody business. Ain't nobody's business but mine and my baby.
Ain't nobody's business but
Mine and my baby.
mine
But mine and my baby.
His baby with the high heels. Forgot about that freaky stuff.
Oh yeah, they're all pointed stiletto heels. You know, they're all, you know, whatever they are, sharp heels.
My lonely days are gone. Give it to me. The way you give me some time. Come on, be my girl. I want you to be mine.
He's a freak.
Yeah. Give it
He's
to
all
me. Give me
insane.
some time. The wait. Come on, be my girl. I want to be with mine.
I never knew he was such a gimp. That's what I really learned from the song is that Michael Jackson was a true gimp.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody business. Ain't nobody's business but mine and my baby. Go on, girl. Oh! The way you make me feel. You really turn me on. You knock me off my feet. My lonely days.
He's a train. He thinks he's a train. Oh, I think he
What's
thinks
he
he's a
doing
train.
right here?
I think he thinks he's a train. That's what those sounds are. He's going chicka 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 chicka, and then he's going hoo hoo. It's kind of like the train horn, you know, or whatever. The train.
Oh, right.
It's going hoo hoo choo choo. Chicka 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 chicka.
He's all over the place.
He's a
After this-
train. No, he's a gimp train.
Okay, hold on. Let me see here.
Me off my feet. My
It's a train starting to go. All aboard.
Yee, all aboard.
All aboard. Hoo hoo. Hoo.
Brent doing all aboard right here.
All aboard.
You knock me off my feet.
All aboard.
My lonely days are gone. Go on, girl. The way you make me feel.
I thought he's driving around, not training around.
Well, his car's in the shop right now.
He's got to take the train.
He's got to take the train.
You knock me off my feet.
That's it.
My lonely days are gone.
And that's the end of the way you make me feel. Now, how does that make you feel, Brent?
Well, it's enlightening because I thought that we weren't going to learn it. You know, we thought it was pretty straightforward, and it is.
Classic
but
love song. A girl makes him feel good, but we didn't know it was like this.
We didn't know it was an S&M relationship. We didn't know that he was into bondage and discipline.
We didn't know he was an escaped goth gimp, and it's like in full display on his album
and
cover.
that he works at Romantics
9 to
and
5.
that he drives a Toyota Tercel, but it's in the shop right now. He has to take the train.
Yeah, and he
We didn't know that.
He probably gets a discount at Romantics to keep his girlfriend strapped to him, or keep him strapped to her.
Him strapped to the
you know,
girlfriend.
Probably him strapped to her.
And he has those rings near his crotch are cock rings.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know that for sure, but that can be pretty much.
I'm
We know what those are.
99% sure.
We know
that
what
that's-
those are for.
Now, Doug, pull up the list of the titles of the other songs on Bad because I'm curious.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
This is the Gimp album.
Let's freaking go. Okay, Michael Jackson.
What if it was his album was not called Bad? It was called.
Song, track list?
It would be funny if it was called Bad Gimp. Not just bad. Just it was called Bad Gimp. Imagine that. That title. I mean,
Well,
just
maybe
imagine
that's the title of this episode. Probably
Bad
gonna go
Gimp.
Bad Gimp.
Bad Gimp. Bad Gimp. Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see here. What the heck? Song, please.
I
what's the
can
track
actually
list?
tell you the track list. I think off. By
Okay,
heart.
here we go.
There's
Number
Speed
one,
Demon.
Bad. Of course, Bad Gimp. He's escaped. The May You Make Me Feel. He's out. That's
Is that number two?
That's
Really?
number
Wow.
2. Speed Demon is number
Speed
3.
Demon. Speed Demon. So, Speed Demon. Yeah, he's wow.
He's out there
I
in
mean-
this Tercel, and he's trying to get.
Oh, I thought it was more that he was taking drugs,
Oh, right.
or his girlfriend, or maybe his mistress takes drugs and just whips him all night. On speed.
Okay, Liberian Girl.
Yeah, that's about basically he needed to check out some books at the library.
No, it's not Oh, you
I
spelled
know.
it
I'm
wrong.
joking. He wanted to check out some books by the Marquis de Sade. He was trying to read those books, and
No, I think he couldn't. He had to fly someone in from Liberia because he's such a freak. He couldn't find one in the U.S. You know what I mean? So he found found a woman in Liberia that would.
right. They were too soft. All the women in the United States were all too soft. He needed somebody who's really more hardcore that's going to put him in his place.
Yeah. And here's one, Just Good Friends with Stevie Wonder.
That's interesting.
And so people see him and Stevie, and he's like, "No, we're just good friends."
And that's friends in quotes, right? The way
Yeah,
that
we're just
Busta
good
Rhymes,
friends, yeah.
the way the Busta Rhymes song was last week.
Another part of me. So like, usually the master is whipping his balls or something, and he's like, "Oh, what about my butt? Why don't you whip a different part of me?" Well, no, they're whipping his butt, and he's like,
Well, how about one of my balls?
why don't you whip a different part of me? Maybe my balls.
Excuse me, it feels good when you flog my butt, but can you maybe try a ball here or there?
Maybe another part of me.
Another part of me? He goes like this in that song. It's just another part of me. He does that in that. Actually, that'd be funny to listen to because he goes, I know those lyrics pretty well because it's from the Captain. They used it in the Captain EO, at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And he goes, we're sending out a major love, and this is our message to you. The planets are lining up. They're bringing brighter days. They're all in line, waiting for you. Can't you see? It's just another part of me. He does that. I'm sending out.
All right, let's keep going here. Now, Man in the Mirror. I
That's
bet his master is the man in the. It's not looking at. It's not about looking at yourself. It's about, oh shit, who's behind me?
No, this is what it is. Oh yeah, there's that. But I thought it was also one of those rooms where it's a one-sided mirror, So he's
like in the mirror, right?
He's in this room where his master is just observing him.
Right.
But
right.
it looks like mirrors in the room, but on the outside of it, the master's just, looking at him and, basically keeping an eye watching him.
Oh, I know what else it might be, Brent. Michael is, he's snorting some speed off of mirror, like some.
Oh, good one.
And then
Good
he's
one,
like,
Doug.
And then like he sees in the mirror the reflection of his master going, "Yeah, that's right. Snort it all. Snort it all, bitch.
Snort it all, Gimp. You're a bad Gimp.
Snort it all, Gimp."
Yeah.
He only has like
Stevie Wonder.
There's no holes in his mask except 2 nose holes, just for the straws, for the. nut
actually,
straws.
that's why Michael Jackson's nose got all messed up.
That's why, because he's during the Gimp era. During the
Also,
bad
he also
Gimp era.
Stevie Wonder's the one who's his master too. He's all like, yeah, go ahead. He's like this. He's like, yeah, Michael, come on, snort it all, Michael, or snort it all, Gimp. Snort it all, Gimp. You're a bad Gimp.
He's like, that mirror is just a piece of glass to me because it don't mean anything if I'm blind. I don't know.
Yeah, this mirror is useless except for to hold your speed, your powder speed, because I can't see in it, or something like that.
Okay, the next song is "I Just Can't Stop Loving You," and that's because
He's talking about the speed.
He's on speed. Yeah, it's like he's.
By the way,
he's so cranked up on meth.
Well, he just can't stop loving the speed. I'm saying he can't stop loving this.
That's what. Yeah.
The you.
okay.
He's referring to the drugs.
You in
The-
this situation
Is the drugs
gotcha.
actually, or it's the S&M lifestyle? I just can't stop loving you. The S&M lifestyle, you know. Or maybe he's talking about the cock ring. I can't stop loving you. The cock ring. He loves it so much. But by the way, this song is actually my favorite song on the album.
I just can't stop loving you.
Hmm. And it's kind of underrated. People know the song. It's famous, but I feel like it never gets a lot of recognition, really.
Wait, is that your number one Jackson or just on this album?
On this album, it's my favorite Jackson. On this album.
Now, Brent, the next song, we don't even need to say anything. Dirty Diana. You know what I mean?
That's actually not a woman, Diana. It's the name of an act. You know? Oh yeah, go ahead, Stevie. Do
the Dirty Diana.
do
to
the
me.
dirty Diana on me. Do the dirty Diana on my balls. Or
Brent, I have a really dark idea what that act could be.
Or that's what Stevie's saying to Michael. He says, "Go ahead, Mike. Okay, Gimp, do the dirty Diana." I don't know. Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
That's when, I don't know. I was thinking some kind of Diana, Princess Diana, like they're in a car and
Oh,
they make Stevie Wonder drive.
oh my God, Doug, that's going too far. No, it's okay. You know what? This is a safe place,
You know
safe
what?
space, God.
I did sometimes
called you
test
God
out
on
a
it.
joke and it's
No. It's okay, Doug. I called you God on accident just now, by the way. But
called me
Doug,
God?
yeah, I said it's okay, God. No, Doug, this is a safe space, and you know what? The
it's my Poundcast. I can say whatever I want.
Yeah, you know what? The Poundcast is a place where we can make jokes, and they can be bad sometimes. And you know what? That's why it's called bad. You know, that's why it's bad Gimp. Or they not just bad. What I mean by bad is they can be dark, and they can kind of cross a line. You know.
Sometimes. Yeah, that's what it's all about. You experiment. Sometimes
We're experimenting, and you know
sometimes
that's
hit a
okay.
home run. Sometimes you.
Hey, I said some stuff. I said Michael Jackson. I was trying to call back to the last episode where they said we're just friends or something like that, and I was saying, oh, friends in quotes, like the Busta Rhymes friends,
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just two friends,
Yeah.
And then there was another joke that I was saying that, even just making, I was kind of doing an impression of Stevie Wonder just now, trying to be blind or whatever. I mean, come on, that's probably going too far.
I mean,
but
how is that going too far?
it's not going too far.
Doing
And
an
by the way,
impression,
Stevie,
on the Poundcast, that's not going too far. You're doing an impression of
also,
someone, and
let
that's
me
what
just
they
say
look
this for the record: Stevie Wonder, I think, is the most talented musician of all time, or he's in the top 5.
Way to backtrack.
No, I love Stevie Wonder. He's one of my absolute
he's
favorites.
amazing.
One of my
Inner
absolute
Visions.
favorites.
What's your favorite album?
Square Circle. I know people are gonna think that sounds so stupid of me, but I do like.
Square Circle. What is that? Like the wrestling album?
What, it's like some sort of octagon or something like
The
that?
Squared Circle.
No,
Isn't
it's
that what they
got.
call it?
I
Squared-
love, and people are going to think this is really in poor taste, but I love the song Stranger on the Shore of Love. That is such a good song.
Is Part-Time Lover in Square Circle? That
Yeah.
Part-Time Lover.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
And they
song.
got Overjoyed is on there.
And
Which
you know what? Guess who his part-time lover is? Michael Jackson.
by lover he means, his S&M partner or something like that.
So that's like a newer one.
Stevie Wonder, by the
In the
way,
grand scheme of things, it's a
wrote one of the best Michael Jackson songs, which is on the Off the Wall album called I Can't Help It. I love I Can't Help It. That's one of my favorite Michaels. And Stevie wrote it.
Brent. The next song is called Smooth Criminal. No, he's pretty smooth when he's wearing that latex outfit.
Well, sometimes they do this police kind of criminal, role play, And when he's smooth, it's because they make Michael Jackson shave his whole body, you know what I mean? So that he can, more easily fit into his Gimp suit, you know what I mean? So that there's not, you know what I mean?
Where does the criminal? Oh, all right, okay.
Well, it's like a straitjacket. He's an escaped Gimp, right? So it's,
Okay, but how is he a criminal?
well, because you know he's been a bad Gimp. Now you're gonna go to Gimp prison.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
okay. All right, that makes sense.
you go to Gimp prison. You know, or something like.
Okay, now this last song fits perfectly. After he's done all his heinous, filthy acts, you know, when he's done doing his nasty deeds, he says, "Leave me alone." That's the name of the song. Last song is "Leave."
Well,
Me.
actually, "Leave Me Alone" is not.
You know what I mean? It's
on-
like he's got that regret of like, what did I do? I'm such a freak.
Well,
Just leave me alone.
actually, "Leave Me Alone" is kind of weird. That only certain releases had that track on there. That track is not on the original track listing for the Bad album.
The vinyl and the cassette. Yeah, right. It wasn't on there because he's so ashamed of like what he's done. You know what I mean? That he's like, well, keep that off the tape. Just keep it Gimp only stuff. I don't want to express how I feel when my regret of my lifestyle. You know what I mean? That feeling like, what have I done? Just leave me
I like hearing you do these Michael Jackson impressions. So.
Okay, well that's it.
What if we did a Michael Jackson kind of an impression of him kind of talking, you know, greeting people on the Poundcast? Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Poundcast.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Poundcast.
I'm your host, Michael.
I don't like doing an impression of him. I don't know.
Why? It's funny. It's classic.
The way it makes me feel is I don't feel comfortable. Why don't look? We got a few. I mean, we almost won an hour, but you know, you can go. Let's listen to one voicemail, one good one.
Okay.
Then we'll go after dark.
Okay.
And then in after dark, we'll keep listening to them. So the people who are not on our Patreon, they could be like, oh, that's what I'm missing out on.
Yeah.
Voicemails. By the way, if you want to leave us a voicemail, the number is 213-207-6952. That's 213-207-6953. Pause this Poundcast and
Write it down.
Don't just leave any old message though. Leave something to discuss, you know, something good. What do you got, Brent?
There's a lot here. We got something here called Tosh Tickler.
Let's try that.
Really? Well, there's also Maria's PDA problem. I'm intrigued by that.
Oh, let's try that.
Miranda's family affair.
There's too much. Oh,
Mike,
these are really juicy stuff.
Mike needs wood. You know, let me say all of them so that it gets people kind of really, you know, intrigued about After Dark here. You got Mike needs wood. Okay. You got Steve's dream. You got Great British Pound House. You got Gerko checking in. Colin Burke's question, extremely long post-surgery version, and then there's Colin Burke's question, short version. Cheesed off Aussie. There's beanbag idea. It says very bad audio, and then there's a couple that we didn't do from before. Kyle from Buffalo 1 and Kyle Buffalo 2, and then 3. Then there's a lyric breakdown suggestion and Ian's new Disneyland, and New York Josh 2 quick questions. Well, lots of stuff here.
Okay, well, let's just what did I say? The third one, the second or third one that I like.
Well, Tosh Tickler, Maria's PDA problem, and Miranda's family affair, and Mike needs wood.
Let's listen to the second one. PDA.
Okay, PDA, Maria's PDA problem.
Hey, Doug and Brent. This is Maria, a longtime listener. Love the Poundcast, my favorite podcast. Anyway, I have a bit of a problem / annoyance here. So I'm visiting my friend right now who I haven't seen for a long time. And now she has this boyfriend who seems like a great guy. He's really nice. But the amount of PDA that this couple is engaging in is kind of killing me right now. And I just feel like they just constantly gotta be touching each other in some kind of way. And yeah, it just makes me feel like a third wheel hardcore. And yeah, just wondering if you guys have some kind of solution or just a better mindset for me, because it's kind of bumming me out. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.
First of all, I mean, you know where I'm going to go with this, Doug, because
we're on board. We understand. I think neither of us are into this.
Well, it's not just that, but I have a solution.
Oh yeah, Brent.
I have
oh
a-
my God.
I
You
have
have
an-
the perfect solution.
I have the
forgot about
perfect solution already, but we can brainstorm more ideas after this. But first of all, let's just say this, Maria. I absolutely hate public displays of affection. It bothers me too, because it just, especially if you're hanging out with people, and then it really creates this boundary. Yes.
was going to say that I'm kind of just agreeing with you that if a couple is out walking along a lake shore, fine. Like they can hold hands or kiss. Not going to bother me. But when you're in a group and there's a couple and it's like you're all, together and they got to be doing it in front of you,
it creates a new dynamic.
It puts you in a bad.
Well, it creates
awkward. It's a weird dynamic.
It clearly it basically says, it sends a message that says, we're this unit and you're not a part of that. You're something else.
You're that.
You're something else. And I to me, it's really rude, I think, because I feel like if you're hanging out with a couple, they should, I think the right thing to do, the courteous thing to do would be to act almost as if they're not a couple, like they're just friends. And then it creates a dynamic. It's like, oh, okay,
we're all on the same level.
Yeah,
here.
we're three friends hanging out right now. But then you create this dynamic where it's exclusionary. You know what I mean? It's just
we're not one hardcore couple and one friend.
Yeah, or even if it is, say, 5 people hanging out, and the couple just creates this dynamic of they're doing their own thing. It's pretty inconsiderate. Also, on top of all that, it seems insecure to me. I think, it just seems like, oh, we need to prove that we're in love with each other or something like that.
Absolutely. It's like this put on. It's like,
we
need to show the world that they're not doing it for each other. They're doing it as a performative thing. It's performative.
Yeah. And I think or it's just completely, it's just inconsiderate. Just, it's not taking into consideration how it might be uncomfortable to other people. And so here's my solution, which is, this is a classic. I've had this solution for over 10 years, and you can hear it on my comedy album called Mostly Live. But okay. So basically next time sometimes someone might say to somebody, get a room, to somebody who's being like that. Well, I say the more effective way to say get a room is to stare at them and say don't get a room, and start just rubbing on your body a little bit. This is a solution you can use, Maria, when you're hanging out with them. You start staring at them.
Right.
When they start
act it out.
Yeah, so that you just kind of look at them and you go, don't get a room. Stay right where you are. Yeah. And just kind of get into it like that. I mean, we can elaborate on this more, but you just start touching yourself. You know what you do? Look at, when they start being affectionate, just look at them and lick your lips. Just stare at them and just go,
Yeah, more of that.
That's really good. Yeah. That is really nice. Yeah. Oof. Oof. Start doing this, actually. Oof. Oof. Maria, you got to do this. Next time they start, holding hands or whatever, just look at their hands and start going, oof, oof, ooh, yeah. Oof. Start doing Michael Jackson sounds. Start going like this.
Start acting like you're getting beat up.
Just make them uncomfortable, right?
Because double it.
Start
Take
touching yourself.
The uncomfortableness that you feel from them and double it.
If they start and if they start hugging and kissing, start doing hugging and kissing yourself, kind of.
I was gonna say that was gonna be my solution. Like, imagine I'm watching them like hold hands. I'd be like,
Doug is trying to hold his own hand right now.
And you're like, oh, okay, I like this. Yeah.
Yeah. Start
like hug yourself. You're like, and then start going just, I fucking love you. Yeah. Kiss me twice, baby. So you mean never leave me.
Freaking yeah, baby.
Say, wait, no, you go like this. Here, kiss me twice and say I'm the one for you. Say you're the one for me.
Kiss me twice and say that you're the one for me.
Wait, do a Michael
Yeah,
Jackson
start talking
voice.
to yourself in the baby voice.
No, do use a Michael Jackson voice.
Start saying, kiss me twice and say that you're the one for me.
You start talking to yourself.
You're such a pretty baby.
Oh, the way you make me feel. And you know what? Do it to
Start
them
going, "The way
too.
you make me
Do it to them too, actually. Also, next time they're being affectionate, you can say this to them. You say, "Oh, say, can I get in on that?" See if you can join them. You know.
You say, wait, which person? Say they're a man and a woman. You say it.
You say it to
Say
both
it.
of them.
Say it. Say it. It might be funny if you single one of them out. Like, you want? Can I get a piece of that?
Oh yeah.
You say it to the guy.
Refer to the other person as sort of just an object in a way.
Just,
So
just
you
like
go,
an object.
say that looks pretty good. You say this to the guy, the new
Can
guy.
I get
that
a
you
nice
just met.
juicy piece? Can I get a little squeeze of that too?
Oh, can I get a taste? I'm getting thirsty here. I'm getting hungry.
I know. Bring a
room-
backpack with a
any-
Gimp outfit. Bring a backpack with a Gimp outfit. Every time they do it, just start putting it on. They're like, "What are you doing?" Well, oh, I thought this was like you guys are doing. I'm strapping up. Hand them the leash.
Oh,
I thought
sorry.
this is what's going on. I mean,
Oh,
you
I-
guys are doing
oh.
this in public, so I thought we would just.
we would just get right to it.
I went to romantics. I thought every time we do this, like, this is what it's leading up to it. I just wanted to cut to
I
cut to
thought
the chase.
Sorry, I misread your signs. I thought that by doing that, I thought you wanted me to go to romantics.
I
and
just
pick up some
I went to I mean, you've been doing
Pick
these
up some stuff.
PDAs, so I got some stuff at romantics.
I
I see where
thought-
this is going. Let's just get to it.
Romantic.
Here, hold this. You give them the leash. Here, hold this. Let me put on my.
Yeah.
They're like holding this bondage leash. They're like, what are you doing? Oh, well, let's just cut to the chase. Let me get my outfit on. You have like
Sorry.
a horse. It's like a horse Gimp.
What if this is a weird idea. What if they started being affectionate and you just put your arms around them?
Yeah, you just hug them both. Like,
Yeah.
just like a big,
don't-
like you just won a sports game and you're like,
Yeah.
you just like a sports game. Yeah, you just won a football game and you're like, yay. Oh. Or like if you don't want to be creepy, you don't want to be sexual.
I think you should be.
You could just.
creepy.
Well, I mean, that's one option. One other option before we go would be just pull out your phone or something and play Michael Jackson. The way you make me feel, just like, well, this. Don't you guys want this music? And you don't want to talk to me. You want to be with each other. So, I don't know.
Yeah, just pull out the acapella so that
Do some other weird thing that's like, well, you guys are doing your thing. I'm gonna do my thing or something. Like,
just pull out your penis.
well,
I mean,
this is Maria doesn't.
No.
maybe Mike
I'm saying
doesn't-
get a fake penis and just pull it
Oh.
out.
Maria could have a penis. You never know. But
Well, and Maria could have a penis too. But I mean, or just if there's a penis there, be it a fake one or a real one, just put it out. Put it out there.
oh,
Well,
you know what
penis
else?
would
You know
work.
what else you can do? Say they're kissing. You could. When people are eating food and you're like, nah.
Yeah.
You're like, let's go. Nah. Start doing like the same. Just mime them. Say they put their arm around each other. You go like this. They kiss. You go. You just have an imaginary person. They'll be like, that's weird.
Or do this.
Just start doing a mirror image of them, men in
Or
the
just
mirror.
doing kisses. Do kisses to them. When they start kissing, you go like this. Start making sound effects for them. Oh yeah, you make do Foley effects.
Oh yeah,
for
Foley.
them.
Do Foley.
Do Foley. So they start kissing and stuff. You start going, sweetie, you taste so good. He's like honey. Oh, sorry, I just was doing sound effects for you guys. They say, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I was doing Foley."
Well, that's the way you make me feel.
I thought that you needed some more. I couldn't hear your sound effects enough, so I started doing them myself.
Yeah, I thought. Anyway, Brent, let's go after dark. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Okay, we want to thank our Poundcast team.
Jackie Birch.
We're talking about Jack Birch. He's out there, L.Bircho on Instagram and social media. Jackie Montana.
And hold on, big thanks to Jack for compiling the voicemails and titling them and stuff.
Yeah, he helps us out a lot. This is the Poundcast team. We're also talking about Chloe Bonilla. She helps put the audio portion of the show together. So thank you to y'all.
And Jackie Montana,
yeah, she
does the Instagram and Twitter accounts.
Yeah. So thank you to them. And thanks to everyone who support us on Patreon, patreon.com/Poundcast. And if you want to keep listening to these voicemails, we're going to do that right now. And also quick thanks to
maybe a little bit of Tutti Frutti too. Who knows?
You never know. We got a lot of options here.
Or maybe we save that for later.
Could save that. Thank you to LouisvilleVeganFoods.com. Check out LouisvilleVeganFoods.com. Use the code word Poundcast for 20% off, or buy their jerky in the store.
Buy it now.
Duh. All right, let's go after dark.
Okay, thanks everybody. Oh yeah, and we'll see you. And I'll see you those tour dates we mentioned at the beginning of the show.
Right. Bye.
Doug and Brent talking to each other. Doug and Brent, what will they talk about to Doug and Brent? Are talking to some pimples. Doug and Brent will talk to their friends, and Doug and Brent talking on the podcast.